In this video, I'll answer your Q&A questions. So before I get started with the questions, I'd just like to let you guys know that I did an interview with Raw and Cooked Vegan. So it goes into quite a bit of depth. If you want to check it out, you can check it out now. Yes, I'm a parent of two boys, 7 and 5. So I've been vegan now for 3 years. I'm 36 years old. I turned 37 in May this year. My children are both plant-based eaters, except perhaps when they visit family like grandparents. They know what they like and what makes them feel best, so I don't try and make a huge deal when they don't eat vegan food. I really don't want to make it seem like a food prison to them, so I keep it relaxed. My wife Ellen, she's vegetarian. I'm trying to convince her to go vegan, but she has a love affair with yogurt, so we'll see how we go. So I work my Australian job remotely while living in Serbia. Australian money goes a long way here, especially considering the average wage for a person working full-time is about 350, 400 euros a month. We don't need to work very much to actually live comfortably here. So initially, like anything, when you do make a change, not all family and friends are supportive. I guess in their minds they're thinking it's going to be a phase and whatnot. So after an extended period of time, people realise that you're serious about this is not a phase, and that, you know, it's time for them to accept you as you are. Everybody knows how I eat, and in general, family and friends are definitely supportive. So when we travel to a new place, especially if it's a non-English speaking country, I usually get on Google Translate on my phone and just put in dairy-free, meat-free, you know, and I translate that into their language and then hold that up in a restaurant. Other countries have religious fasting meals, and a lot of the times this is vegan. You can never really be sure that there's no animal products in your food, having not prepared it yourself. I don't think it's very productive to live in fear that it may have animal products. I'd rather go out and enjoy time with family and friends and have a bit of food. I've actually done a video of what I eat in a day, winter edition. You can check out the video just here. It runs through exactly what I ate that day. On a typical day, I make the boys breakfast, which is usually oats with a banana in it or rice porridge. At school, they'll have a pre-prepared lunch that we made, which is usually like a bread roll with Vegemite. They'll have fruit, muesli bars, stuff like that. And at home, they'll have the meal that we're having. Sometimes it could be pizza, it could be potatoes, it could be a whole range of things. Any city I go to that I don't know, I always look at Happy Cow. It's a great website for any vegans or vegetarians out there that are looking for places to eat out. Can't recommend it enough. We do homeschool the boys when we go off for, let's say, a month's holiday. Usually we do the schooling in the morning, just after breakfast, and then they're done for the day. The rest of the time they're out exploring with us, checking out the new city or wherever we are. I feel this is an education in itself. The rest of the time the kids go to a private international school. I haven't found I have better vision or fewer grey hairs. I found my whites around my eyes have become a lot whiter than I used to have. I used to have quite bloodshot eyes permanently. So good snacks for kids while travelling, homemade popcorn, obviously fresh fruit, berries, cut up watermelon, apples, bananas. So the boys really like iceberg lettuce, so we find this is really good just to have it back in the car and just have them tear off pieces and munch away. with brainstorming, I usually do this by seeing what other people are making videos on, seeing if there's any trending topics. I like to also comment on lifestyle and health articles on mainstream media. I've never been to the USA. I've heard lots of good things about Whole Foods and how inexpensive the fruit is. So at the present, we don't have any plans to come to the US, but there's nothing to say that we won't in the next couple of years. My wife, Ellen, is a research analyst working for the Australian government analysing health data. So considering that she's an analyst, she's always looking at data. I have someone to send on any studies and she can really get into them and tell me if they're valid or not. So the main goal of the channel is to really add another angle for this lifestyle. So there's not a great deal of parents that are high-carb vegans and traveling and whatnot, so every person has a different angle, but the main goal is to encourage people to eat more plant-based. So I haven't been to any really big fruit festivals or anything like that, so I've not really met any vegan stars, so to speak, but I have met Durian rider Harley. I met him in Adelaide last year. He was kind enough to let me do an interview with him. Considering he didn't know me at all, he was very happy to give up his time, and he even invited me to the next day to go running with him up Northern Summit, which killed me, but goes to show what kind of genuine person he is. So I find the meals that work best here are the ones that they make themselves or help make. So for example, the boys' favourite food at the moment is pizza, and they make it themselves, they put in the toppings they want, they put it in the oven. It comes out and they have some ownership and they really get into it. You might want to check this video out. So in the video I offer ideas of how to get kids to eat more fruits and vegetables. So recently I made a video of where I source my music. It's very easy. I recommend any YouTuber to have a look at this video. It's a good way of finding music that's fresh, you can monetize, and it just sounds a lot more professional on your videos. I hope this video was interesting. If you have any more questions, let me know in the comments below. Once again, thanks for watching and we'll see you again soon.